Hello, everyone. My name is Lulwama, and I'm a fourth-year PhD candidate in global health at McMaster University. And this is my graduation presentation. So the title of my project is called the City of Hamilton's Climate Justice PhotoVoice Project. This project seeks to highlight the City of Hamilton's Office of Climate Change's initiatives aim to produce a climate justice framework as part of their overall climate change initiatives, as well as their larger implementation plan of Hamilton's climate action strategy. So these are the individual project steps that I came up with and shared with the City of Hamilton in a concept note I worked on developing, where I listed the project description, goals, outcomes, engagement opportunities, project budget, as well as resources required. And for brevity, I will only highlight 3 out of 6 of the project steps. So the first part of the project is doing PhotoVoice with 10 different working groups that from different backgrounds in Hamilton that have been pre-identified by the City of Hamilton. The other part of this project is an art space community showcase where we will present all of these photos taken by community members, as well as a presentation on the value of open scholarship and a panel discussion with selected speakers who will speak to the necessity of climate justice in Hamilton. Lastly, as a culmination of the whole project, we're going to collate all of this information, the pictures, as well as a thematic analysis into a community journal article that's going to be submitted to an open source journal called Stolen Tools that will work to discuss the value of community engagement and climate justice strategies and the necessity of open science in global and local climate change initiatives. In terms of the Open Seeds program, what I learned is that open scholarship from open science and open data to open science and models of open education create a revolutionary environment that makes sure access to critical knowledge is available for those who need it, which is empowering, especially for racialized researchers such as myself, who often face multiple barriers within the sphere of colonial approaches to knowledge production. In particular, the difficulties I had with this component was in creating an open repository. And dealing with participant photos, I understand that they may not consent to their pictures living in an open access repository, but I can only know this for sure once I actually get to speak with community members. However, one thing I am making sure to document is the process of doing this particular kind of research so that in the future, if anybody wants to do it, or do something similar, they have the steps outlined for them to follow. And so in learning how to apply these principles to open leadership in my project, this has helped me to make sure that the communities we serve are invited into the process of telling their own stories. One of the main components I found very helpful in this program is the open canvas. And so the open canvas really helped me to clarify my project goals, including problem framing, solutions, budget, and how to best engage community members. I aim to share this open canvas document with the City of Hamilton for feedback in our upcoming meeting tomorrow. I also have received feedback for the concept note I sent, which I've worked on clarifying in order to make sure that we are in alignment. What I learned specifically about this project is the importance of being malleable. So the project that I initially applied with has since shifted, not that it's fundamentally different. However, in order to be better accountable to community members, I learned that despite the initial research interests outlined, what mattered most was understanding the actual community needs and being patient enough to let those be better reflected in the research process. And one of the other two things that, in terms of the open canvas, was helping me clarify what my vision actually was, but also articulating my motivation. So my motivation for participating in OLS and in choosing this project in particular is to show why open scholarship is critical in not only dealing with one of the most devastating crises of our times that requires collective action, but also in the value of advancing a notion of climate justice that is truly holistic and informed by principles of equity. Thank you so much for your time. I'd like to thank my mentor, Carolina, and my group member, Renee, for all the feedback that they gave. And I just want to say a huge thank you to the OLS team because I really truly got to learn about the value of open scholarship. Thank you.